Hi, I'm Gabe. For this problem, we want to solve the system of equations using elimination. So let's begin by considering the two equations. We have 5x plus 3y equals 6, and we have the equation 3x minus y equals 5. Now what we would like to do here is we would like to find a number that we can multiply one or both of the equations by, so that when we add the two equations, one of the variables will cancel. In this case, if we multiply the second equation by 3, we'll have a 3y in the first equation and a negative 3y in the second equation, so that when we add them, the y terms will disappear. So let's begin by multiplying the second equation by 3. So we'll have the system of equations 5x plus 3y equals 6, and our second equation will be 9x minus 3y equals 15. So here we can add both of these equations, leaving us with 14x plus 0y equals 21, which becomes just 14x equals 21. And here we can solve for x by dividing both sides of the equation by 14, leaving us with x is equal to 21/14, which simplifies to x is equal to 3/2. Now that we've solved for x, we can substitute this back into either one of our initial equations. Let's take this x value and substitute it in to the first equation for x. So in doing so, we'll have 3 times our x value of 3/2 minus y is equal to 5. And we know that 3 times 3/2 is 9/2, and we have minus y is equal to 5. But here, let's rewrite 5 as 10/2. So now we can subtract 9/2 from both sides of the equation, leaving us with negative y is equal to 1/2. And here we can either multiply or divide by negative 1, leaving us with y is equal to negative 1/2. So now we have our x value and our y value. So our solution is the ordered pair 3/2, negative 1/2. Now to check our solution, we'll want to substitute each of these values into both of our initial equations. So let's begin by substituting our solution into the first equation. So we want to know is 5 times 3/2 plus 3 times negative 1/2 equal to 6. Well, we know that 5 times 3/2 is 15/2. And we know that 3 times negative 1/2 is minus 3/2. So 15/2 minus 3/2 is 12/2, which is equal to 6. So 3/2, negative 1/2 is a solution to the first equation. Now we want to see if it's a solution to the second equation. So the second equation is 3x minus y equals 5. So we want to know is 3 times 3/2 minus negative 1/2 equal to 5. Well, here we know that 3 times 3/2 is 9/2. And we're subtracting a negative 1/2, which is the same as adding 1/2. So we have 9/2 plus 1/2, which is equal to 10/2, which is 5. So 3/2 negative 1/2 is also a solution to our second equation, which means that 3/2 negative 1/2 is a solution to our system of equations. Thank you.